What's up? What's up, man? What's up, y'all? It's your boy, man. It's your boy, 800, man. The Stizzles, man. God, God, man. Form. The Prophet de jour. You know what I mean? What's up, man? I know I'm sorry. It's my nighttime show, so you know what I'm saying? I gave my disclaimer. Except for after 10 shows, you should have the kids in bed. It's only Thursday, it ain't Friday. They should be in bed. But hey, my nighttime show. Welcome to Thailand TV, man. I appreciate you guys. I apologize for tonight. I had a whole thing for it, but it may go awry. It may. I don't know. It may go awry. I'm gonna try to keep it like I do. But today is really a special day, man. It's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on, man. Um, when you got good kids, man, it's a blessing, man. I was telling my woman that too, man. It's like I was telling my girl that, man. Like you gotta those kids, man, is like all the successes that you have as a person, right, are great. They're great. They're fucking amazing. All those successes and things you go through, the things you do, the things you persevere, the things you accomplish, all that is great, man. But it perils, man, in comparison to your kids. It it, it perils, man. Like there's nothing like it, bro. There's nothing like when you raise good people, good citizens. There's nothing like it. There's nothing like it, man. There's nothing like it, man. And I think that that's the big like people can ridicule other people. People can talk about other people. People can bash other people. All that, right? Because they can bash you, right? But what they can't do is bash your kids. Because when you raise good kids, they can't bash you, bro. They can't bash you. People can't talk about you. People can say whatever they want to about to their friends, to their cliques, to try to downplay you or try to make you look bad. But when it comes to your kids, they can't say shit. They can't say shit. When it comes to your kids, when it comes to the talk that you talk and the shit that you speak, and it come to your kids, they gotta shut their fucking mouth. They gotta shut their fucking mouth, bro. And yeah, I'm sorry. I'm gonna be a little bit aggressive tonight. You know what I'm saying? I talk about aggressive and confidence, how it blends together, right? How it's necessary. One actually begots the other, right? And that's just me. That's just how I am. That's how I teach it, right? That's how I teach this game of life to these young people. I remember sometimes somebody told me, life ain't a game. Yes, the fuck it is. Yes, the fuck it is. That's why it's important to teach young people winning. Because a game is winning. I don't know about you. I was just looking at a Uno, because my son loves Uno. And I was thinking about my thought of what I was going to be talking about today, and I was just thinking about it, and I was like, well, let me, talking about what I'm talking about, and I was like, oh, let me see. So I put out the Uno uh, uh, little piece of paper, the directions, right? What does it say? It says because we do Uno flip, right? It's actually it's a configuration of Uno where you play Uno regularly, but then if you put this flip card down, if you throw the flip card down, you flip it over to the other side, and there's a dark side almost where you got to play on the dark side. And the dark side has a flip card too, so if you play the flip card on the dark side, you got to flip it back. You know what I'm saying? So I'm reading the directions on there, and it was just talking about how you gotta do this and do that and flip the card over. When you flip the card over, you play the other side, and it all continuous play goes on until the last person plays their card. And it says the game is over when the last person plays their card and they win. And they win. So I was like, wait a minute, wait. It's telling people that when they win. So I went ahead and I looked at I put the directions back in the thing, and I turned the card, the box around and look at it, and it said 7+. It's a rating, right? Like movie ratings, right? You know what I'm saying? Like movie rating, PG-13, all that kind of stuff. 7+. So it's 7+, and I know there's other games out there, right? I know there's other games out there that say 3+, 5+. And I guarantee you the directions say when you win, this is the directions on how you win. That's why teaching young people how to win is important. That's why teaching young people how to win is important. That's why the game of life is real. Playing the game of life is real. It's real. You got to teach them how to play the game, because there's too many obstacles. There's too many bad people in their life. There's too many people that you can't trust your kids with, because they will fuck your kids over on purpose. Like I'm telling you, they will fuck your kids up on purpose. There's dudes and people out there that will literally fuck your kids up on purpose just because they don't like you. Oh, God, nigga. They will mess with your kid. I told y'all to tune in early, and this is what I want to tune y'all in for, man. I just got some information today. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm going to be all over today. I'm a little bit rusty. I went ahead and had a shot real quick because I needed that for this information I'm going to give y'all. I got confirmed today that I'm officially going to be a grandfather. I'm officially going to be a grandfather. No, it ain't TJ. It ain't TJ. It better not be TJ. TJ and Josie better not be whatever. Hey, it better not be. We having a conversation. I know that much. Better not be. We got things to do right now. We trying to get this money. That first one. The firstborn. The young lady, the young queen. Confirmed. It's in there. Blessings. Blessings to you, young lady. I'm gonna be a grandfather, man. My firstborn daughter is about to have a baby. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy, man. It's fucking crazy, dude, because it's like, how do you elevate yourself to that level, right? You know what I'm saying? Because I've been a dad. And that's the thing, it's crazy. She's the first one, right? That made me a dad. And I'm like, yo, I go from being a single player nigga to in the streets, nigga, whatever, nigga, like immediately in the streets, and bam, I got a daughter. So she's the first one to make me a dad. And I had to elevate my game to that. I tell people all the time, having a daughter first is like boot camp, bro. It's like fucking boot camp, bro. I'm telling you. I tell people all the time, man. I told my girl this story all the time. Like I remember the first time I took her home the weekend. Little baby, man. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like little baby, dog. Y'all know, y'all dudes know what I'm talking about when they like this. When you like, cause you a dude, you got hands, right? So I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, and she just crying. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm giving the bottle. I'm like, nigga, take the motherfucker. Cause I'm a G. So I'm like, nigga, you won't take the motherfucking bottle. So I'm like, all right, bam, okay, lay it down. diaper. Let me change the diaper, right? Diaper dry. I'm like, what the fuck? I put her in the rocker, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Grandma Dorcine, nigga, she on her shit. Nigga, Grandma Dorcine stay on her shit. So put her in the rocker, man. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? And my mom, this is why I love Dorcine Anderson. This is why Dorcine Anderson was the worst thing for all you ladies I dated in my past. Because she showed me, like, niggas like, nigga, you better figure it out. Like, she just looked at me like, and she probably knew. You know what I'm saying? But she just looked at me like, better figure it out. I'm like, nigga, this nigga won't stop crying. What I gotta do? She's like, figure it out. She go to my mom go to her room. Or she go downstairs to her TV. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, dude, this dude will not stop crying, bro. Then finally, I'm just sitting there, man. I'm like, yo, I'm watching something. I don't know what I'm watching. I think I put some cartoons on for or whatever. And the cartoon is one of the cartoons we're watching, they play a little song. And so I'm like, so I start singing a little song and bouncing with her. She starts crying. I'm like, good. All right. But it taught me how to think about feelings and think about not think about feelings. It taught me how to think about somebody else's feelings. Because I couldn't just pay her off. I couldn't just give her food. I couldn't just put her in a fucking bouncy thing. I couldn't just fucking put some clothes on her or just give her something to fend her off for a while. Give her a rattle or something like that. No, she wanted daddy. She wanted dad. She wanted her father. You know what I'm saying? She wanted to be held close to my heart. And she wanted that rhythm. That harmonic. And it taught me that. You know what I mean? And that's why, like, I try to give my young kings a heads up out here, you know what I'm saying? Because that's part of what taught me the intuitiveness that I have in dealing with women. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you know, but I got a game like the Wild Hornets. And Brianna Anissa Ward is the reason for that, because it taught me how to care about other people at a young age. At 19 years old, I had a daughter at 19 years old. Most men don't get their frontal lobe fully developed until 25, man. That's reasoning, bro. So I was getting my reasoning at 19 quick. Caring about other people, man. It's difficult, man. And now it's a bittersweet because me and Brianna still ain't talking. I told you about this already. And there's this thing about it, like, people always talk about that too. People always talk about that, you know, when they have but I'm like, and I once again, that validate her, my daughter not talking to me validates my discipline to her, my upbringing of her. Because why would she be okay with a guy that did the things that I did? Why? There's no reason for her to. Like, she has to stand. That's the thing. Because I'm like that. I stand on business, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see all this stuff I be talking about with the basketball shit. I stand on business. When you on some foul shit, nigga, I point you out on some foul shit, and I stay with the shit. I don't fucking stop until the foul shit stops. The foul shit keep coming. I'm gonna keep pointing it out as foul shit. My daughter the same way. She saw some foul shit in her father. She didn't like it. I'm going through some player phase. I'm breaking up in relationships and shit. I'm going back and forth. She's you know, she's building relationships with young ladies, and she's like, well, what the fuck you gotta be building these relationships with these people for, and you ain't fucking securing it through? That's some real shit. I mean, that's real shit. I raised her like that. She's supposed to be like that. That's why we ain't talking. Because dad was going through a phase where he didn't have his head on straight. She ain't supposed to respect that. She ain't supposed to respect that. So I've never, and I tell people that too, I don't hold it against her. Yeah, I'm gonna be a man. I'm gonna stand up for my shit and be like, yo, young lady, you need to reach out to me. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'm a man, but I'm not gonna ever hold it against her because she's standing on her business. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about Thailand TV. I'm real. Like, most people ain't gonna give you that. That's what makes me different than most people in this world. Most people ain't gonna give you all the real. They're not. They're gonna give you fugazi shit. They're gonna try to act like they successful and everything is great and follow the way they agree. Because nah, nigga, that ain't how life is. Everything ain't roses, bro. Even for billion-dollar ass niggas, everything ain't roses. Billion-dollar niggas be having million-dollar fucking deficits. They be having million-dollar profit problems. But that's the situation, is that $1 billion nigga having $1 million problem is like $1,000 nigga having $100 problem. You see what I'm saying? That's why a lot of people don't understand that. They think that, oh man, never want to be a billionaire. No, because $1 billion people have $1 million problems. They still got problems. Everybody do. Thailand TV, bro, is a place for you to understand and see somebody and connect with somebody that's real. Dog, I'm gonna tell you what I'm going through, man. You know what I'm saying? And today I had to step out. I got my little thing, you know what I'm saying? After the show tonight, I'm gonna blow my little dro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm gonna call it what it is, man. Whatever. I'm the same motherfucker that I am here as when you see me. I'm gonna say I don't change, bro. I'm not with this fugazi generation, bro. I can't get with it. That's why I repel and that's why I bump heads with a lot of people. I don't deal with fugazi shit. I don't deal with ulterior motives. I'm straight point to the forward. I'm gonna tell you when you fucking up. I'm gonna tell you when your shit is wrong. I'm gonna tell you my suggestions. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna pop my shit all the fucking time. And I don't know if you know this, but that's what life is getting ready for, man. People that are like that. You fugazi niggas gotta go, bro. You fake ass niggas gotta go, bro. You gotta go, bro. Ain't no room for y'all. You messing up the whole realm. You have messing up the whole spectrum, bro. You messing it all up, man. You messing up the whole progression of us being better as people, bro. You fugazi dudes, man. Get you fugazi dudes out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you I will. You know what I'm saying? And getting a message from my daughter's mother telling me that I'm about to be a grandfather in about 5 months is mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. You're never ready for it, man. I went through my situation with my mom 3 years ago, and we knew. My brother knew. We knew for about 4 years because she fell December 2018, and so we knew, especially the way she lived her life. We knew, but when it happened, you're never ready for it, and it's like even because my daughter had a scare about 2 years ago, and it didn't work out. And so blessings, man. All praise to the Most High that this one, you know what I'm saying, succeeds because she really wants that. And I think she'd be a good. She's 29, man. About to have her first child at 29 years old, bro. She's about to have her first child at 29 years old. She's a grown queen, bro. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy, bro. She's 29 years old, about to have her first child. Been with the same guy since they were both 14 years old. Creeping and hiding and fucking rendezvousing with each other. 14, both of them 14. They both the same age, 14 years old. So I know what I'm talking about. I have a daughter that's 29 years old, about to have her first child. Been with the same guy since she was 14 years old. I know what the fuck I'm talking about, man. When I'm telling people, when I'm talking to ladies about what y'all need to do, right? I know what the fuck I'm talking about, bro. She ain't just find that shit overnight. Somebody had to be putting some of that knowledge in her head. Somebody. Big ups to her mom, because her mom did her part. But somebody had to give her that knowledge. Somebody had to check her and her motherfucking boyfriend when they were 14 years old, creeping out, and let them know, look, don't make a nigga come up missing. So she had to go 100% in. If she liked him, because my daddy gonna make you, if you fuck me over, my daddy gonna have you missing. You know what I'm saying? So you better be for real about this shit, right? You know what I'm saying? Living a life, you got a dog. I told you about the doggy, but shit, now it's ironic, ain't it? I think around the same time I told you about the doggy, the same time. That's gross to even think about, man. I'm sorry I've had a couple of drinks tonight. I apologize, man. But I'm celebrating, man. I'm celebrating. We're gonna get into tonight's topic. Tonight's topic, we're gonna talk about love. I'm gonna pop my shit. I'm gonna pop my shit about love tonight. But yeah, man, it's gravy, man. It's gravy, man. And it's funny. It's funny. I got that text when I literally after I posted around the same time that I posted about today's show about love. We're talking a little bit about love tonight, man. I can't believe it. My firstborn is about to have her daughter, about to have a son. I'm sorry, it's a king. She's having a king. And she's having a king. Send me a picture of his little white. Send me a little picture of his white. This nigga is a brother. It's a king. It's another. Yeah, see? I'm sorry, I'm a little bit more excited than I should be for this show tonight, but I got all reasons to be. You know what I'm saying? That's just how I am. I pop my shit. And he gonna grow up. That little motherfucker gonna grow up and be like Grandpa Tyler, crazy to the motherfucker, man. Grandpa Tyler, don't let Grandpa Tyler pop off on your ass. Grandpa Tyler to pop off on your ass, boy. Big shout outs to that, man. I apologize. I apologize to sidetrack so much tonight, but I'm so exuberant, man. I'm in a state of euphoria. This young lady does not know how much she's meant to my life. She doesn't know. I mean, she's changed. She changed the whole. She changed the whole purpose of my life. Like she changed the whole purpose of my life. Like I would not think about that though. I would not be in a position where I work with kids, where I go through the situations where I fight people for the benefit of all kids. I fight board members. I fight, like, seriously, no, seriously, for real. If I didn't have her, I would not be in a situation where I go up against people in higher positions to fight for the best opportunity for all the kids. I would not be doing that if I didn't have her, because I would have stayed in St. Cloud. I would have followed, pursued my dream. I would have been all more. I would have still been selfish. I would have went out to the world to do what I wanted to do for me. I would have probably played ball professionally somewhere overseas. If I probably would have had a chance to come back to the league, you know what I mean? I was cold. I was cold, man. I was cold, bro. My mental was a lot better than my skill, but my skill was nice too because I was athletic. So, but anyways, and I didn't have anybody talking to me in my ear like I talk to young people too. If I had somebody that was telling me about how much money I could have made, been a lot more different. But I had you, young lady, young queen, and it made me change my life, and it made me care about other people. Real shit. It made me care about other people. You know, it taught me that you have to learn. I tell people in boot camp, I had to learn how to care about somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't understand, never understand that. Like I said, man, some people you can't trust your kids with, bro. They'll fuck your kid over. Um, hold on. Give me a second, cause I'm trying to pull this up, man. I'm a little bit litty tonight, man. I had a couple of shots, man. I stopped at a little Panino brother. Hey, man. So Panino brothers, what's a shout out to Panino brothers? You live in Apple Valley. If you do when you're watching this, Panino brothers be lit, man. I just went to that joint real quick. You know what I'm saying? I just want to get a little celebration for myself. I dropped Lincoln off. I drove up there real quick. I grabbed me a apple crown cranberry to tall, because you know how they ask you want short or tall. I grabbed a tall boy, apple crown cranberry, and I grabbed a shot of Grand Marnier. $12. $12. That's crazy, bro. Oh shoot. Oops. I accidentally pushed the wrong button. I'm sending my girl a message. I'm sending my girl a message. She good though. She good though, nigga. I just tell her, nigga, I was lit, nigga. I was lit, nigga. She gotta understand that, man. But no, my bad. I'm sorry. Like I said, we're a little bit off the whims tonight, but you know, it is what it is. Hey, tonight tonight's theme is pretty huge of a theme, man. I think that what the fuck? What are you doing? So I think that tonight's theme is a huge situation for our world that we're in right now. I talk about this all the time. I'm one of the biggest advocates for this. Love. Nothing but love, man. Tonight's show is about nothing but love. Love. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta figure this shit out. We gotta figure this love shit out, man, because people have been too masked up on what life is really about, purpose of life is really about, bro. I mean, because what is love? What is love? Love is a language. Did you know that? Probably didn't know that, did you? Because so many people are talking about how love it's an action and it's what you do for people. No, the fuck it ain't. Because an action of what you do for people is an action of what you do for people. It's not love, bro. Yes, some of the actions that you do for people are love, but there are both sides of that street. Because sometimes you can do an action that doesn't benefit somebody, but it's still out of love, right? Like discipline. Discipline doesn't benefit them immediately. In the long term, it does, but in the immediate term, it doesn't. But it's still out of love, right? So that would mean that love isn't just an action. Love in its purest form is all those things. Love in its purest form is the whole spectrum of emotion, the whole spectrum of action, everything. It's the precursor for everything. In its purest form, it's language. It's language. It's a language. That's all it can be. All it can be is the way. And you think about, I think about cavemen, right? Right? I think about cavemen. I think about cavemen having a conversation. Like, see, right now I can go to my mans and my guys, and I can sit there and say, "Hey, man, how you doing, bro? Tell me how you doing." I've told y'all these, shown y'all these before. We have conversations, right? We can have those now. But you think about caveman days, millions of years ago, whatever, first humans or whatever, or aliens bringing us, whatever your fucking depiction of how things began on this planet, whatever it is, the language was primal, was prehistoric, was basic, right? So you have a lot of prehistoric men, cavemen, or whatever, and aliens or whatever. But what they did? What they do? Wrote symbols on rocks because they were too big. Cavemen. So they depended on that when they conversated, right? Like I told you, I gave you an example. Me and my guys conversating, right? But if cavemen are counting on that kind of conversation would depend a lot on love, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? Because if I come at him aggressively, he gonna be ready to fight. So in that type of situation, I gotta be like, right? Sounds goofy as fuck. It does. A lot of things sound goofy when you don't understand it. A lot of things sound goofy as fuck when you don't understand it. And that's the problem nowadays, is that people don't understand love. They don't understand it at all, man. You know, it's like a battery, man. Like, love is like a battery. It's all positive until the negative comes involved. You know where it's positive at. You always know where the love is positive at. Because without the negative, it'd be positive. Everything would be great. There wouldn't be no friction. There wouldn't be no problems. There wouldn't be no issues. There wouldn't be no people leaving programs. There wouldn't be none of that. Wouldn't be none of that if it rolled with just the positive entity. Just the positive entity. But the negative comes in. That's where things change. And it's funny because the negative has to make people think that they're the positive. They have to. And they have to point out the positive of being a negative. Because they're so fucking negative. And you got to have both. You got to have both. And I feel like one of the problems we have when it comes to love language is that the negative is a dark area. It's a dark area. And people don't want to go into the dark area. People are scared to go into the dark area. It's a tread lightly here. Matter of fact, it's so, which is ironic because back in the day when black folks were slaves, we used that. We utilized the dark area for entertainment to each other, to have fun. You know, I'm talking about the Joneses, the Joning and capping and all that. We used to do that stuff like it was cool. And we love, you know, I remember I told y'all before, I went back to my cousins, then I went back to Indianapolis real quick. When I was driving across country, stopped at Indianapolis, hung out with the cousins. The first fucking thing these niggas did, motherfucking Rumpty and motherfucking Nitty and motherfucking motherfucking Sean, motherfucking Squeaky, motherfucking Chocolate, punk asses. First thing they motherfucking did was motherfucking Rumpty and Nitty, Snaggle Truth. Motherfucker, you niggas, man, you motherfucker better watch your butt. That's how we did it. That's how we got through the days, bruh. Nowadays, you can't do that. You can't don't touch on the dark spot. Don't touch in the dark area. The dark area is where the problems are at. That's what we can't fix. I got in trouble one time because I was telling people that the kids are soft. My kids are soft. Dark area? We don't want you to call your kids soft. That's why your kids are still soft. That's why they still soft. Because we got to tread lightly. We can't sit up there and point out the dark area. We can't point out the problems. We can't sit there and have a conversation and say, hey, look, this is a problem right there. That thing that you're doing right there is a problem. Everybody's, we get scared. And that's the reason why those problems don't get solved. Because the first rule of solving a problem is to admit that there is a problem. You can't mask it. You can't go meet them where they at. Nah. Point out the problem, man. The way we can fix it. Because once I point out the problem and you acknowledge that you see the problem, now we can fix it. Otherwise, that problem is going to sit in that dark area, and everybody's going to look in that dark. Y'all remember that room? My grandma had one. That room with the couch, with the white couch, with the plastic on top of it, and a little plastic runner on the floor that you better not walk your ass in that room. That's how people treat problems now. Don't walk your ass in that room, or you're in trouble. We're going to have a conversation with the heads about you because you're talking about our problems. And then their kids don't go nowhere. They stay the same. You gotta go in those dark rooms. If you want us to be better as a society, we have to walk into those dark rooms. We can't have a problem walking in those dark rooms because we're mirrors to each other. We're mirrors. In love, we're mirrors to each other. One thing that women say, a phrase that women say that I love this phrase. I love this comment, bro. Women say, when you give us something, we multiply it. You do, huh? You motherfucker do, huh? It's funny. Because why the fuck am I more angry than I was? Because you multiply it. Right? I'm just saying. It's not to put down women. It's to say that y'all right. You guys are fucking correct. You are hitting. Y'all motherfuckers hit the shit right. Hit the nail right on the motherfucking head every motherfucking time, bro. Listen to these motherfuckers, boy. They spit. That's how they're in earth. They understand. Listen to them. They correct. Energy transfers. My energy transfers to you. Your energy transfers back to me. But then both our energies together exude more energy. So while I'm sending you energy and you sending me energy, we're both multiplying the energy. You ain't the only one that does it. But the point is, you're right. But you ain't the only one that does it. The problem is, people are too busy trying to multiply the bad energy, the negative shit. Oh, you ain't calling me? I'm not gonna call you. You talking shit to me? I'm gonna talk shit to you. That's how people live their life now. They multiply the negative, and they proud of it. They proud of multiplying the negative, bro. That ain't love. That ain't love. Multiply that positive energy. What do you do for that person that's positive? What does that person do for you that's positive? Multiply that. Multiply that and see what happens. These are suggestions, man. These are always suggestions for good people that want to be in good relationships with good people. If you want to be an asshole, yeah, you're right. If you want to be a dick, you want to be a fugazi, if you want to be a punk ass nigga, if you want to be a Mitch, if you want to be a Mitch, of course this ain't for you. Of course you're gonna reject this. Of course you're gonna talk bad about it. That's in your nature. Like, it's in your nature, bro. Like, people that are like that and do that, that's who they really are. They can try to front to their friends, but that's honestly, when it gets down to their core, that they're telling you that's who they really are. Because if it comes down to you and them, they'll do the same thing to you. If it had to come down to you and them, they would do the same thing to you. I love this shit. This shit is real easy, man. This love shit is easy because it's the purest form. It's the purest form of language, of communication. Let me give you an example. Check this out. I was thinking about this earlier today. Check this out, man. Okay, so look. Check this out. Christmas. I was peeping this early today, man. I was putting this together, man, right? So Christmas, right? Men and women during Christmas time is a great metaphor for what I'm trying to say. Peep this. Men treat women every day like women treat them on Christmas. And women treat men every day like men treat them on Christmas. Did I say that right? I think I did. We'll break it down. We'll figure it out. So check this out. On Christmas, right? What do women do? The ultimate shit ever. Are you fucking kidding me? Have you ever woken up and fucking at 40 something years old and fucking went down to the tree and there's a fucking present with your name on the motherfucker and you open the motherfucker up? I'm talking to my niggas, I'm talking about dudes, my kings, and you open the motherfucker up. You like, what the fuck? How you know I wanted this? I remember you told me that. I remember you said that when we were fucking 21st, whatever, blah, 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 said we date, and you said you like that. Like, damn, I can't believe you did that. That's how men are every day. Straight up. Like in relationships, that's how men are every day. We go get flowers, pick up some chocolates. Shit, if we ballin', go get your car, buy you that Burke bag. You know what I'm saying? I'm for real. That's what we do, right? You told us you want that shit. We go get that shit every motherfucking day. That's how we is. We're like you. Men are like you are women. That's why I'm saying this is the language. You got to speak the languages. So this language y'all understand, because y'all women know how y'all are. Y'all ask the kids. Y'all ask the kids, what do you want for Christmas? Give me a list. You ask me, what do you want for Christmas? Give me a list. You get the shit. That's how men are every day. What you want a new deck built outside? All right, I'm gonna go get the wood, build a deck. That's how men are every day. How you are on Christmas. Now on the opposite end, ladies, how you are every day is how men are on Christmas. How are men on Christmas? You get a gift card. you get some motherfucking edible panties that go up. And he's sitting there like this, like just some shit that benefit him, right? That's how y'all be. I'm throwing this shit out, man. Take it how you want, but I'm just giving you heads up. That's how y'all be. You know what I'm saying? That's how y'all be. Y'all be like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like that, bro. Y'all be like, yo, I'm just gonna get you something. Stopping at the store, getting you some gum. They're like, oh, no motherfucking gum. You know what I'm saying? I need a motherfucking torque wrench. You know what I'm saying? Said, I don't know what the fuck that is, but I'm gonna get you some gum. You know what I mean? Like, and that's one of my biggest analogies I thought about earlier. Was that's how it is. Christmas, how men treat women on Christmas is how women are every day, and how women treat men on Christmas is how men is every single day. Ladies, that's how we are every day, man. You can hate it, you can bet whatever, but that's how we are every day. We do whatever the fuck you ask us to do every motherfucking day. You might ask us at 1, and we don't do it till 10. Yes, but we do it, and we get it done. We get it done how you ask us to. You know what I'm saying? It's one of my biggest analogies, man. One of my pet peeves is the word trying. My girl know. I hate that word. I've said this before. Trying is one of the biggest fucking excuses in the world. It is a fucking downer, bro. To hear somebody say, I'm trying. No, the fuck you're not. No, the fuck you're not. You're not trying, bro. Because if you were trying, you'd be doing. Ain't no trying. You're either doing it or you're not. You know, and that's the thing about it too. Like, with women, I had to learn that. Ladies. When it came to love, I had to learn that. Like, I had to learn that with love, a person that was really trying. I had to recognize it. I never recognized it before because I was dating people that they would say that they were trying, and I'm looking like, and now, and what I am now, I can recognize a motherfucker that's trying, bro. Like real shit. I can see that shit now. I can recognize a fugazi, somebody spitting words to me, spitting game in me. It sounds great, whatever, but are you really doing what the fuck I need to be done? Are you really on the same accord that I'm on when it comes to being my woman? Right? And I tell people this all the time. I tell ladies this all the time. Like, you got to understand, like, by yourself, you're amazing. You don't need me. Fuck that. What the fuck are you talking to me for? What's wasting your time with a foolish motherfucking grown ass man like myself? Why? Life is blissful for yourself by yourself. Great. Why the fuck are you wasting your time with some goofy ass wiener? Some wiener pole, you know what I'm saying, like me, right? Right? But you did. And you said you love me. So therefore, you might want to listen to what I'm saying. Because I know what I want from my woman and how I want to be loved. And that's the thing. It goes for both ways too. It goes for men too. Ladies, it goes for men too. Like these dudes saying that they try, I know the fuck they ain't. Especially when it comes, especially it's really super apparent. Like I had to wait till I was this old to find out from, you know what I'm saying, the woman I'm with now. Like this is real shit. I see a motherfucker trying. Like damn. Like I see him like we'll get to a situation, you know, because I know how women are, especially strong women. When you're dealing with strong women, you see it. But this is the point that I'm trying to make about trying. This is how you know this trying. Trying is when you see a motherfucker fighting back their inner demon right in the middle of a conversation. Not fighting you, because yes, they will fight you. You're gonna get that. But if you see them fighting their own inner demon, that's trying. Because what you're doing is you're fighting your normal actions of what you really want to do and what you really want to be to make me happy. Man or woman, that's the ultimate form of trying right there. If you can fight your most deep inner ambitions to make me happy, now you're trying. Okay, I got you. I got you. I don't like trying. My girl knows I don't like trying. I don't like to hear that shit. It's bullshit. I don't like it. But you gotta give women the benefit of the doubt sometimes. And especially like I said, when I see a woman fighting that woman urge, oh shit, you do love a nigga. You do love a motherfucking king. Oh God. Love that shit. I love that shit. And that's how you know a person's trying, man, when they fight that inner self, you know? Ladies, I think the fighting the inner self is not having an attitude towards your man. I think that's one of the biggest ways. I think that's one of the biggest things is being able to not have an attitude towards your man. Fight the world. Don't fight your man. Fight the world. Everybody. I've told this story once before too. And this is when I was married, man. I give a shout out to all the ladies, man. It doesn't matter who ladies are, who the people are to me. I give a shout out to motherfuckers. I give flowers to motherfuckers before they go on the grave all the time. And one of the things I do want to give a shout out to was, I do love the aspect of a situation that I went through with someone one time. TJ's mom. We were married. And it was dope because she actually showed me, hey, look, I'm finna rip into these cable people. These motherfuckers ain't finna take our $50. I'm finna snap. Now I'm on the phone with them. They just telling me whatever. She can tell they was just telling me whatever. She give me the motherfucking phone. I know you motherfuckers ain't. We done been sitting here for motherfucking 2 days. Last night we was up to motherfucking 12 o'clock. The motherfucker went down. You motherfucker went down. The motherfucker ain't come back up till 12:15. That's 15 motherfucking minutes. You owe us 15 minutes of reimbursement, and we want our shit now. The motherfucker gave us a month worth of motherfucking cable. That's fighting everybody else. That's fighting the world alongside your man. Don't fight your man, right? And that's I'm throwing that out there. You know me. I gave y'all month, ladies, so every once in a while I'm gonna have to come in for the fellas. You know what I'm saying? So, ladies, please, you know what I'm saying? Please understand. Fight the world. Don't fight your man. Okay? Fight with your man, alongside your man. Don't fight your man. You know what I'm saying? Because I think it's like people got it misconstrued, right? People think that going through tough times is something more than what it is. Going through tough times is normal, right? Because you go through tough times when you're by yourself. So you don't think you're fucking going to go through tough times when you're in a relationship? If you live by yourself for all of eternity, you're going to go through ups and downs, right? So what makes you fucking think that you ain't going to go through ups and downs with the person that you're in a relationship with another person? That would mean that you're going to go through twice as much ups and downs. Duh! You know what I'm saying? But too many people are reading these red flags. I want to be. Exactly. And that's why you can't find love. Because you don't understand the whole purest form of love. Because is your life perfect? My girl sent me a post the other day asking about leaving relationships. Is your life perfect? A lot of people leave relationships because they think, oh, my life ain't perfect with you. It's not perfect without them either. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck does that mean? You know what I'm saying? Who you riding for? Who you dying for? Who you with? Who you want to spend the rest of your life with every single day? It's that simple. Every single day, who you want to spend your rest of your life with. There's a song out one time. I'd rather go through this shit with you, right? And that's what it is. Like, I'd rather go through this shit with you. Would you rather go through all the bullshit with me? You're gonna go through the bullshit. It's gonna happen. Life. That's life. Do you want to go through it by yourself? Do you want to go through it with another motherfucker? Do you want to go through it with me? Right? And that's what you got to ask yourself when you start getting into these relationships with people, man. Do you think you can go through everything? The fire, the tornadoes, the hurricanes, everything. Do you think you can go through everything with that person? Think about that before you walk in. Because you niggas is fugazi, man. You bitches is fugazi, bro. You coming in acting like you really want to be in relationships. No, the fuck you don't. No, you don't. You don't. You don't want to love somebody, bro. The purest form of love is language. It's a language you speak. Love is a language that you talk. I talked about this the other day. Married men and married women talk a different fucking language. and they talk it before. Think about all the men that are married to women right now. Think about it, guys, fellas, kings. Think about it. Wasn't that woman talking married wife language before you married her? On a God, for real. Think about that. Think about back when you met that woman. Was she or was she not talking wife language before you even fucking met her? And that's a word to all the single motherfucking females. Oh, I'm about me. Now I gotta take care of me and all that. No, that's not life. That's not wife language. Why do you think you ain't getting wiped up? Why do you think you always a side chick? Why do you think you always boyfriend and girlfriend for 17 years? Because you don't talk wife language. And that goes for my dudes too. So don't get it twisted. I'm not pointing you motherfuckers out by yourselves because there's dudes out there too. Niggas ain't talking that husband language. Nigga, they talking, hey, nigga, I ain't gotta do shit. I ain't gotta listen to nobody. I run this. You follow me. Yeah, in a sense. In a sense, you got a point on it, yes. But what do you stand behind? Where are you following? Where are they following to? Where are you going? Because the lake is over there. Fresh water is that way. You going this way. You leading these motherfuckers to the desert. You know what I'm saying? Fresh water is that way, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it all goes back to the Garden of Eden. It all goes back to the Garden of Eden. This is what caused problem with love. This is what caused the problem with love. Lust. Lust caused the problem. It caused the confusion with love. Lust. Adam and Eve did that. Ruth, Adam and Eve. Hey man, look, I still gotta do my research and figure out who's telling the truth about that part of the story. But what I can take out of it is this. It says in the Bible that once they ate from the tree of good and knowledge and evil, they were able to look at each other and see each other. They were able to see each other. You know what the fuck that means to you? You gotta start when you read the Bible, when you read old scriptures, your mind has to twist them and redirect them, right? Because they're really old scriptures are really somebody's version of what really, really happened. So you gotta like figure out, right? And if it says in the book that after Adam and Eve ate from the tree of good and knowledge and evil, they were able to see each other, which means that they were dressed in leaves covering their body. That's what it says. They were dressed in leaves and covering their body. And then after they ate from this fruit, they were able to look at each other in lust. Adam started looking at her, seeing boobs and cum and boom boom. And Eve started seeing mandingo. Eve started seeing that mandingo. Adam started seeing that boom booms and the bang bangs, right? I mean, that's real shit. That's what happened. And God said, man, God saw them all freaky deaky and all that kind of shit. He said, man, y'all get the fuck out of my garden, bro. I didn't bring y'all here for that. That's not what I brought y'all here for that. Y'all want to do all that? Okay, cool. Y'all can go over there and do that. But if you're going to do that, this is what's going to happen. You're going to lust after each other. You're going to have sexual acts. This is what's going to happen. The women are going to bear children, and then you got to slave your ass out there for work. That's what's going to happen. And then what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? We created Sodom and Gomorrah. What is Sodom and Gomorrah? What is Sodom and Gomorrah? It's a city. It's a town. It's a place where people live that lust. That lust. Lust. They go after each other sexually. They look at each other as sex objects. They engage in premarital sex. They fornicate to a very high level of extent. 2025. I think there's a lot of that going on. There's a lot of that going on. Maybe wrong, but I'm not. It's a lot of that going on. We live in the days of Sodom and Gomorrah right now. Like, dude, I'm telling you. I told y'all the other day, I could be sitting there scrolling, looking at King James or King James, Kamari, posting up TJ's videos. I could be seeing Apple Valley High School, girls hockey, girls volleyball. I could be looking at all this stuff and liking all this stuff, and all of a sudden I'll scroll and I'll see a big ass booty with some little ass shorts. Like, goddamn, shit, shit, like. Looking around and shit, think my girl be going at work. Think I be sitting at the motherfucker at my work computer, just sitting there, oh, damn, I be like, scroll past that. Scroll past that. We live in the days of Solomon Gomorrah, man. That's what it is, man. And I tell people all the time, I've said this before, man. Like, he said it. The Most High said it. He said, if I did come back to rescue you guys, you would reject me. Like, if he walked back up to you and said, hey, I am he. I'm here to save you. You will reject them. Like, and I know. Like, I'm sitting here in situations with my people at my colleagues, and I'm like, I'm here to save you. I have a way to save you from what's about to happen. No. You can't make this stuff up, bro. He said it, bro. That's why the prophets are the ones he talks to. He don't talk to everybody else because he can't. Motherfuckers can't listen, bro. Because people don't speak love anymore. People don't speak with love anymore. There's too many ulterior motives behind things that they're doing. Personal gain. Ain't no love, man. You can fake it all you want to. You can fake your love all you want to, man. And on the God, I'm one of the gods, man. I got blessed by the gods, man. My bomb squad niggas, my older bomb squad niggas blessed me, man. You gotta be fucked up, man. You talking to the God, man. In man form, fool. Like water. And you gotta realize that love language. How do you speak it? How do you speak that love language? You gotta remember that, like I told you, with the dark world, right? The dark room people don't want to go into. You gotta remember though that you gotta stay with the course, because sometimes discipline and correction are a part of love. So that's why you gotta stay with the course, because people will try to focus negativity on your language of love coming in a form of discipline or correction, and they'll try to mask that as something negative when it's not. Because it's okay to make corrections. It's okay to call people out. It's okay to tell people when they're doing something wrong. It's okay to walk in the dark room and say, here's the problem, and in order for us to fix it, we need to find out what the hell the deep down problem is. You know what I'm saying? And that's a form of love, because what you're doing is you're not just taking the surface conversation for what they're saying. You're actually showing that I want to get more deeper in that, into your feelings, and find out what the hell's really going on. People that really care about you will ask that, what's really going on? That's the love language, bro. Caring about somebody else more than you care about yourself, even if just for that moment. Like what I'm saying, and I'm not saying you're just supposed to move them in and they're just supposed to just be the whole center point of everything you do and all that kind of stuff. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that for that moment, care about them more than you care about yourself. For that moment. I mean, there's reward for that. The Most High has plenty full of rewards, seats next to him for people that do that, man. And people don't value that anymore, man. People value money. People value money, fame, social media, likes, validation, rather than actually going out and helping people, or even going out and helping young people, because they're the future of our society. Relationships. How can you be in a relationship when you don't care about the other person more than you care about your feelings? Because you will always be in a conversation that benefits you. I spoke about this before on a show I did. How is that love? When you're in it, everything that you're saying is about how it can benefit you. How is that love? That's not love. Love in its purest form is everything. It's a spectrum of everything. And you got to be able to learn how to talk that language if you want to be a good person that wants to be in a good relationship with a good person. I told y'all this before, man. Blessings to you for listening to what I'm saying. If you don't, it ain't meant for you. Players, yes. You want to be a player? Yeah. You want to be a simp? Yeah. This shit sound goofy to you. I get it. Females, you single forever? I get it. It sounds goofy to you. It's some shit you ain't gonna try. We know. Us guys know. You ain't gonna try it. We know. That's why you for recreational use only. That's why most guys are just gonna hit you real quick and roll the fuck out. Cause it's all you good for. Like you good, you good to be an X. Because that's all you talk is X. Like whatever you are, that's what you talk. Whatever you are, that's what you talk. Because it's how you get treated. I speak that love language, man. It's different, man. My girl know. I speak that love language, man. And I mean, sometimes it's disciplining. Sometimes it's not everything that you want and roses and shit like that. Sometimes it comes in a form of real hardcore truth. You know, and one of those truths is having the right people around you. You got to have the right people around you, man. You got to have people that are actually like I got a homeboy, man. He's been married for 25 years. My boy E. Hannah. Um, I got a homeboy I met about 7, 8 years ago, 9 years, 10 shit. How long he been met, G? He done been married to his girl for about. They've been together for shit 20 some years. Like I got people that have 20. I have people that have digits, bro. I have people that have digits in my life. So when I sit down and have conversations with them, and I remember my conversations when I was single and only hanging around single guys, and me and all my guys were all single. I remember those conversations. What you doing tonight? I don't know. You want to go out? Yep. Go get some bitches? Yep. Go get drunk? Yep. Whatever you want to do. Those are the same conversations that we have now. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not single. Those people that are around you that are single are going to have different conversations. And eventually, after you have enough of those conversations, you're probably going to fall in line with that shit. So it's important to have married men in your life, guys, and women. It's important to have married women in your life if you want to be someone that wants to be a good person, that has a good relationship with a good person. If you do. If you don't, like I said, I'm talking crazy to you. Talking nonsense. This love language is something you have no idea. I'm talking love. You have no fuck idea what I'm talking about. I get it. Believe me, I get it. I've been there, so I know exactly what. And I'm not putting you down. You single people, live your life. It's great, man. Those are some fun times. Those are some great stories to have about what not to do. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Those are some good ass times, though. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, and on some real shit, I give a shout out to single people, man. Like, if you can hold on to it as long as you can hold on to it, do that. But once you start having children, once you start getting serious about people, you got to put that shit away. Right. Either stay in it all the way or pull it away fully. It's the only two choices you got to have because the love language is going to determine that. You know? Um, um, yeah, man, don't leave, man. Stop leaving people. Not stop leaving people. Stop leaving people. People, stop leaving. Fight for your relationships, man. Fight for your relationships. Um, don't fight your relationship. Fight for your relationship, right? And I think one of the biggest ways you can show the fight for your relationship is to actually tell a person, move everything, sit down at the table, move everything. Um, Having a conversation, sitting down and having a conversation with somebody, and just talking things out is a huge way to fight for your relationship because you find out a lot. You find out a lot, and you got to give each other that space, that moment to where it's just you and that person, eye to eye, words to words. Love language. Love language. I'm asking you because I want to know how you feel. I want to hear you because I want to really, really take in consideration what's going on. And I want to love you because I want to take care of whatever problems you have. Thank y'all for tuning in to tonight's show, man. It's all about love, man. Love, man. It makes the world go round, bro. Too many of you motherfuckers is following that money, man. Money don't make the world go round, bro. It feeds the elite. That love is what's going to give us people the power back. But you got to learn how to use it, man. You got to learn how to talk that language, that love language. And I appreciate you tuning in for me tonight, man. I'm a little bit distraught. I'm all over the place. I know I am. I apologize. Just got some news earlier today that really threw me for a loop. Put me into a euphoria of a situation here. Got me just on cloud nine right now. My daughter is about to have her baby in about 5 months. Brianna Anissa Ward. Nah. It's my little dude, man. That's my little lady right there, man. That was my rider, dog. That was my ride or die right there. That was my ride or die. 5 years old, she riding with me to go pick up, you know what I'm saying, a pound, you know what I mean, so daddy can go hit the block, you know what I'm saying, drop off a couple bags, man. I was, hey, man, I was a different dude back in the day, man. I was a different man back in the day, man. You know what I'm saying? And that young lady was right there with me, man. And you know, taught me love, man. Unconditional love. Taught me how to have unconditional love. And you know, I really feel emotional right now. I'm fighting it off. You know how I do. Um, but it's just it's today is just a moment for me. I hope you give me a call. I hope you give me a call. You know what I'm saying? I want to hear it from you. I want to hear from you. I didn't hear about you. I didn't hear about you until after you were born. Don't do that to me. Please don't do that to me, man. It's on the God, man. You know what I'm saying? And this Thailand TV, man, we keep it real around here, man. Ain't no fugazi, bro. Ain't no fugazi around me. Ain't never been no fugazi around me, man. Ever. Ever. I appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Anybody that did. Blessings and love. Thank y'all.